Alright, so good evening everyone. Sorry about the green screen right now. I'm trying to fix, as you can see that right here. It's a little bit blurry, but I'm trying to fix that right now. We are going to be doing a severe weather live stream right now. We have a thunderstorm right here. It is located right near Bennington and south of Shaftesbury, just to the east of Wilmington, Vermont. This is right now in Vermont right now. So I'm just trying to figure out how to use creation. So there is still a severe thunderstorm warning for this storm right here. This has been moved out of the warning area, but I'm assuming the severe thunderstorm warning is still going to continue moving, or is still going to continue being warned, because this is a very strong cluster of thunderstorms right now that are all severe warned right now, about to move into western Massachusetts. Take shelter. These storms could become severe. I was just looking at the rotation earlier, and this storm here did have a history of producing rotation. So let's see if I can get the rotation pull up. So anywhere you see in this blue color right here, just to the areas of rotation just to the northeast of Bennington, there you do have rotation, radar indicator rotation. So these storms are potentially producing some rotation. Doesn't mean there's a tornado involved, but we do have that threat for tornadoes today. So let's go ahead and pull up our current watches and warnings, and also the Storm Prediction Center. The Storm Prediction Center right now is showing that we have a chance of thunderstorms. Sorry about the stream quality if it's still buggy. I'm still trying to work out that. But right now there is a chance, we have a chance of seeing some thunderstorms, but it might not be severe. Like right now, they are becoming severe. This is my other radar right now. Actually, I'll pull up this radar. Okay, so with that, so this storm up here has moved out of the warned area, except for this far western end of the storm. This is I'm assuming that this storm is going to be severe warned in the next, or for these towns up here. So West Dover, Wilmington, Jacksonville, West Brattleboro, Newfane, Putney, West Swansea, anywhere in this location over here, you do have a pretty big thunderstorm that could potentially be moving to your area. These storms do have a history of producing hail, and it looks like these storms are moving to the southeast. So again, anywhere in southern Vermont in this area, and more far southwestern southern New Hampshire, please be aware that this storm has a history of producing hail, also has a history of producing radar indicated rotation. Again, this storm is moving to the southeast. Looks like it might be starting to weaken a little bit. But just again, the storm has a history of producing rotation, and I believe 1-inch size hail. And sorry for the green screen quality. I am still trying to figure out everything. Is that making it a better, higher quality? I'm going to pull up yes. Alright. So this storm right above me right here is again moving to the southeast, tracking to the southeast. This cluster of storms right behind me here, these storms right here are still severe warned. These storms, this could reach southern New Hampshire later on tonight in the next hour to hour and a half. And again, these storms do have a history of producing hail. This one has a history of producing rotation. I'm assuming that this serious thunderstorm warning up here has been canceled at this time due to the that it has moved out of the warned area and that it's starting to weaken. And again, I apologize for the quality of the green screen. Still trying to figure out everything. Oh, here is more not like clear. Like right here, pretty much all fine. But I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, so this line extends all the way from Bennington, near Bennington up here, all the way down into parts of probably into Peterson, New Jersey. These storms there's a line starting to form here. So all the yellow boxes you see here are all severe thunderstorm warnings. So this line is very strong. This line is moving to the northeast. So we do have a potential for seeing some storms tonight, but it just might not happen. We might just get some rain. But overall, these storms are moving to the north. It looks like northeast. This line is moving to the northeast, so there's a potential that we could be seeing some storms. Most likely, we'll be seeing some more heavier downpours in the next probably hour to 2 hours, I'm assuming. Hourly forecast looks like storms starting at around 11 tonight. So again, that would be that 2 to 3 hour time frame to be seeing the more scattered thunderstorms here that is going to be pushing the northeast. More scattered thunderstorms for probably portions of, I would say, probably southern New Hampshire or Massachusetts. Southern New Hampshire and southern Vermont. Southern Vermont, right, and these counties over here that I outlined, they are most likely going to see multiple storms tonight as these storms are moving tracking to the northeast. So we could potentially be seeing these storms tracking in the northeast for those locations. So this is actually my first time using the green screen live on air, so I'm still trying to, again, figure out all of this glitching, and what's happening with me. You can see I'm kind of blending in, but I'm not wearing the exact green clothes. Like these shorts are a little bit of green, so you can kind of see I'm invisible, like right here. But I'm still experimenting. I have lights on either side of me that have been built into the house, so I'm fine with lighting. It's just, again, the corners, and I'm still trying to get used to the pointing. If you can see, I'm a little bit off tonight. These storms looking like this storm is trying to move to the northeast. So I'm gonna zoom in on the map here. Again, all of these storms look like they're uh, tracking right now to the northeast. These storms are starting to weaken as well. They were stronger at one point, producing 2 inch and 4 size hail. So these storms do have a history of producing hail and also rotation. The storm right now near Bennington, just to the east of Bennington, west of Bennington, you will also have a storm on your way coming. Another one after this one is gone. We'll have another. This storm could potentially go up to your area, Jacksonville, Newfane, anywhere in Cheshire County and Newfane County. Again, you do have a pretty good chance of seeing some severe thunderstorms tonight. Looks like they have just dropped the severe thunderstorm warning for this storm over here. So that means that it has moved out of the warning area and it's no longer severe, but it is still a pretty strong thunderstorm. That has had a history of producing some hail and rotation along that storm. Severe thunderstorm warning right now for western parts of Massachusetts and also far eastern parts of New York. We have this entire line right here is all severe thunderstorm warning. So again, these storms are moving to the northeast, it looks like. Let's put the warning box here. So the storm has a history of producing potentially 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-inch size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Tree damage, wind damage is also very likely with this thunderstorm. This is for northeastern Albany County in east central New York, southeastern Saratoga County in east central New York, and there's also for north Sumner County in east central New York. And this storm is warned until 8 p.m. right now. And again, hail damage and wind damage is also likely to mobile homes. Okay, so looks like we have just got another severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Bennington County, or parts of Bennington. So this entire line right here is now all severe thunderstorm warning. Bennington, you are about to get another thunderstorm. So this storm has moved past your area. You are going to be getting another area of heavy rainfall associated with this storm. Okay, so this severe thunderstorm warning will be for parts of northeastern Berkshire County and for western Massachusetts. This is across tri-state, I believe. Tri-state warning, so western Massachusetts and northeastern Columbia County and east central New York, southwestern Washington County and west central New York, eastern Rensselaer County and east central New York, and also we have a for Bennington County in southern Vermont. So this is a tri-state warning right now, issued for those counties I have just listed. I'm going to see what the hazards are for this storm right here. So the hazard are 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. Expected damage to roofs along with siding and trees. Locations impacted for this storm will include Pittsfield, Bennington, North Adams, Hoosick Falls, Arlington, Adams, Williamstown, Shaftesbury, Pownell, Cheshire, New Lebanon, Stamford, Reedsboro, Florida, Hancock, Savoy, New Ashford, Berkshire, Hoosick, and Dalton. Those were the towns that are now in the warning area for this storm over here. This is a tri-state county warning issued by the National Weather Service. These storms again are moving to the northeast. This line is also moving to the northeast. So anywhere in probably southern Vermont and far western New Hampshire, probably more in Cheshire County, you'll have that more higher chance of seeing thunderstorms. Anywhere you go to Hillsborough County or Rockingham County is when you get to see the least amount of chances for thunderstorms. But again, you could potentially see some heavier rainfall because some of these storms are producing a hook echo and a fog echo. I've seen that. So it looks like there may be a hook starting to form here along this northern edge of the storm. And again, we have some areas of purple in these storms down here, so that means very heavy rainfall. Hail is a very big possibility. Looks like these storms are trying to get together and form one storm. Again, this storm is also moving to the northeast, so these storms could potentially group up, like you've seen here. And then these storms have diminished down to just more rain showers. So Route 5 and Interstate 91, right along the the New Hampshire and Vermont border, you will have a pretty good chance of seeing a thunderstorm within the next hour to 2 hours. Again, these storms could become severe. As we've seen, these storms are all severe thunderstorm warned. So again, these storms do have a history of producing severe weather. Also, we have a history of producing hail, and also damaging winds, and very strong and very just a lot of land in these storms as well. We've been streaming for approximately 20 minutes right now. I'll probably cut the live stream in the next few minutes because these storms will looks like they're trying to weaken, but I will probably cut back in the next few minutes. I'll leave the radar playing in the background, but you will be able to see that the storms in motion. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. Please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Suhira Weather Center. That will be a great help to our organization. Also visit our website for more weather content and trying to get current radar back up and running on that, www.svnewscenter.org.